Okay, so as you can see at the moment, the instrument is pretty much dead. Nothing's really happening, nothing's turned on, the flags are frozen in place. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to activate all of the outputs through the Open Cockpit's testing program, and well, you'll see the reaction. Let's have a look. Okay, so I just turned everything on there. You can see a number of things. First of all, the most obvious, a large scale illumination light has appeared here. This is the backlighting for the instrument, and behind this black panel there are a series of flat white bright LEDs which illuminate the instrument, especially useful for night flying. You see the glide slope and off flags have distinguished, they've disappeared. The nav flag is still in the same place because, as I said, it is gravity operated and it won't really move until the course pointer moves to a certain position. The white triangle flag is similar, it is gravity operated. However, when you turn the output on, it will either move to this triangle position or this triangle position. When there is no output turned on, it will not go to either and it will be invisible. Also, one other thing to note, the range flag covering the range counter up here has now disappeared, and that actually leads on to the next point where I'm going to be testing the range counter up there. But first of all, I'm just going to operate some flags individually to get you an idea of how things work. So first of all, I'm going to turn the off flag over here on and then off again. So as you can see there, I'm turning the off flag on and off, and in flight this would illuminate if no electrical power is going to the instrument. Next we're going to do the same thing with the glide slope flag down here. And as you can see, I am moving the glide slope flag. This flag would appear if we are not locked onto a glide slope signal, and well, it would usually appear in the cruise stage of flight, I suppose, because it's unlikely that you'd be locked onto a glide slope signal in the cruise. So that would appear then. And we're also going to operate the range flag up here, which, as I previously discussed, hides that range counter when you don't want to use it and when power is turned off to the instrument. So let me just activate that now. And as you can see, I'm turning that on and off using the software. Also, I'll just turn the illumination on and off. This is also controllable. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Off, on, off, on. And as you can see, it actually makes a big difference to how the instrument is lit up. So really essential for night flying, really. Okay, so that sort of concludes the outputs portion of this video. LEDs, flags, etc. One final thing I'm going to show you is actually, I think earlier in the video it got blocked out by a shadow. I'm going to show me moving this heading knob again. As you can see, just putting my hand near it causes a shadow, so it might be a bit dark, but as you can see, the bug up here does not move when I'm turning it. I actually have to pull the lock and lift mechanism out and then turn it, and as you can see, the bug now turns on a heading of 60 now, 70, approaching east, and so on. Okay, so the next bit of the review, I'm going to show you the range counter up here. So let's get started on that.